There are cities you visit, and then there are cities that leave their mark on history. Detroit is one of those places. Long before towering skylines stretched across America, before interstate highways connected the nation, and before millions of families packed into automobiles for road trips, there was Detroit. A city that didn't just build cars, it built the modern world. Welcome to Detroit, Michigan, known around the globe as the Motor City, a place where innovation, ambition, and hard work transformed a quiet riverfront town into one of the most important industrial cities on Earth. Standing here today, it's easy to admire the skyline reflected in the Detroit River. Glass towers sparkle in the sunlight. Historic buildings remind us of another era. Freighters continue moving through one of North America's busiest waterways, and across the river, Canada sits just a few hundred feet away. Soon, Detroit became the center of a transportation revolution that would change life forever. Factories began rising across the city. Smokestacks stretched toward the sky. Railroads delivered steel, rubber, and glass. Thousands of workers arrived looking for steady jobs and a better future. Entire neighborhoods grew almost overnight. People came from every corner of America. Others crossed oceans from Europe, the Middle East, and beyond. They spoke different languages. They came from different cultures, but they shared one dream: to build a better life. Detroit welcomed them. The city earned its nickname, the Motor City. It wasn't just because automobiles were assembled here. Detroit became the place where manufacturing reached a scale the world had never seen before. Assembly lines revolutionized production. Cars that once took days to build could now be completed in hours. Prices dropped. Families who had never imagined owning an automobile suddenly could. The automobile became part of everyday American life. And Detroit was leading the way. By the 1920s and 1930s, Detroit was booming. The skyline climbed higher every year. Banks, hotels, theaters, department stores, office buildings. Everywhere you looked, construction cranes filled the skyline. Woodward Avenue buzzed with activity. Streetcars carried thousands of passengers every day. Downtown sidewalks overflowed with shoppers dressed in their finest clothes. Restaurants stayed busy. Music drifted from clubs after sunset. Detroit wasn't simply growing, it was thriving. The city was alive with confidence. America's love affair with the automobile had reached full speed. Factories operated around the clock. Workers finished one shift as another arrived. Paychecks supported families. New homes spread across neighborhoods. Schools expanded. Small businesses flourished. Owning a car wasn't just transportation anymore. It represented freedom, opportunity, success. And chances are, that vehicle had ties to Detroit. This was a city where ideas became reality. Designers imagined tomorrow's automobiles. Engineers tested new technologies. Stylists shaped sleek chrome bumpers and dramatic tail fins. Every autumn, the newest models captured the nation's attention. Detroit became the automotive capital of the world. People everywhere watched what happened here. Because what Detroit created today, the rest of the world often followed tomorrow. But Detroit offered far more than automobiles. It became a center of music, innovation, sports, architecture, culture. The city gave the world unforgettable sounds. Its theaters welcomed legendary performers. Its stadiums celebrated unforgettable championships. Its neighborhoods reflected generations of families who proudly called Detroit home. Every block carried a story. Every street corner remembered another chapter in American history. As decades passed, the city faced difficult challenges. Industries changed, factories closed, jobs disappeared, families moved away. Some neighborhoods struggled. Historic buildings stood empty. Many outsiders believed Detroit's best days were over. But they underestimated something that has always defined this city: resilience. Detroit has never been a place that gives up easily. Today, signs of renewal appear throughout downtown. Historic landmarks have found new life. Restaurants fill buildings that once sat vacant. Public parks welcome families. New businesses continue opening their doors. Visitors from around the world return to experience Detroit for themselves. Not because someone told them to, but because they're curious. They want to see the city that helped shape the modern world. And what they discover often surprises them. Walking these streets today, you can feel history all around you. Beautiful early skyscrapers still stand proudly. Massive stone buildings remind us of Detroit's remarkable past. Modern towers rise beside century-old architecture. The past and present exist together. Every corner tells another story. Look closely. You'll notice details many people overlook: carved stonework, historic signs, old brick streets, Art Deco masterpieces. Each one reflects an era when Detroit believed almost anything was possible. The Detroit River continues flowing as it always has. Freighters pass beneath modern bridges. Boats glide through international waters. The skyline changes with every season. Sunrise paints the buildings with warm colors. Sunset turns the glass towers into glowing mirrors. At night, the city lights reflect across the water, creating one of the most beautiful urban skylines in North America. Detroit's story isn't only about automobiles, it's about people. The engineers who refused to quit, the factory workers who built millions of vehicles with pride, the immigrants who crossed oceans chasing opportunity, the families who remained through difficult times, the entrepreneurs starting new businesses today. Every generation has added another chapter. The Motor City continues evolving. Technology companies now stand beside historic manufacturers. Creative artists transform forgotten spaces. Young professionals choose downtown living. Visitors explore museums, waterfront parks, sporting events, and neighborhoods filled with local history. Detroit continues writing its next chapter, while never forgetting the chapters that came before. Perhaps that's what makes Detroit different. It remembers where it came from. It celebrates what it achieved. And it continues looking toward the future. Few cities have influenced daily life around the world the way Detroit has. The automobiles that connected communities, the manufacturing methods that reshaped industry, the music that inspired generations, the determination that refused to disappear. Detroit helped build America. And in many ways, America helped build Detroit. So the next time you see a classic automobile, hear the rumble of a powerful engine, or drive along an open highway, remember the city where so much of that journey began. This is Detroit, the automotive capital of the world, the Motor City, a city built by dreamers, powered by workers, defined by resilience, and forever woven into the story of America. Detroit's greatest legacy isn't only found in its factories or its skyline, it's found in the millions of lives it helped move forward. And that story is still being written today.